What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rick One Ball coming at you again with yet another classic. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm making sure I cover each and every NBA game to provide you with up-to-date sports analysis as well as my opinion on these games. Let's get into the game. The Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Los Angeles Lakers. And in the game where you needed Anthony Davis to be available so you can get your first W of the season, of course he's not. He's out due to back tightness. So obviously LeBron is going to lead the way. As far as scoring is concerned, he led the night with 28 points. But when I look at the Lakers' schedule, I don't see a win in sight. They have the Nuggets on Monday, then they have the Jazz, the Cavaliers, the Jazz again, then the Clippers. I guess on week 11 against the Sacramento Kings, against a team that you're evenly matched with because you guys are pretty much both winless on the season, you might be able to get that win. But coming out in the first half, I thought the Lakers did a good job of matching the Wolves' energy, but we are way too old. We got way too many veterans, Westbrook, LeBron, Patrick Beverly, to have that many turnovers. They finished the night with 22 turnovers. On one possession, LeBron came up the court at the top of the three-point line, left his feet, and then threw the ball clear across the court to the left corner three-pointer. Of course that's a turnover. Of course that's a turnover. I don't even know how much fast break points the Wolves had. It was a lot. I feel like Anthony Edwards, he picked Patrick Beverly apart. He picked Gabriel apart. That man is going to be the future of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Not Karl Anthony Towns. It's going to be Anthony Edwards. I feel like Darvin Ham and Frank Vogel are pretty much the same coach. I know Darvin came in with a lot of rah-rah, and we're going to do this, and we're going to change the culture, and I'm a no-nonsense type of guy, but I'm seeing more of the same like Frank Vogel that he has. I don't feel like Darvin is utilizing Austin Reeves correctly. Austin Reeves is averaging around 20 minutes a game. You need to bump that man's minutes up to about 40 minutes a game. Austin Reeves is not going to shoot you out the game. He's a smart basketball player. When he gets crowded on the three-point line, he's not going to shoot it. He's not going to shoot you out of the game. He's going to pass the ball and he's going to cut. As well as he's going to give you some great defensive minutes. He plays some good intense defense. You need to bump his minutes up. You need to understand that Kendrick Nunn, although he had a great night by his standards tonight, he had his best game of the season with 9 points. I'm not really seeing it from Kendrick Nunn. They waited a full season for this man to get healthy, for him to come out and score 9 points. And also Lonnie Walker, you're trash. I'm sorry. You are. I understand why the damn near the Spurs gave you away. You were terrible tonight. Troy Brown was good. I think he had 12 points. He was the X factor. He pretty much was the X factor tonight. I thought he has some good minutes. But when it came down to the rubber meets the road, they didn't have a go-to guy to dump it into like an Anthony Davis who refuses to play the five. So that's the Lakers' real problem. That's the problem. Prop up with me this season on Thrive Fantasy. This is where I do all of my betting, y'all. See, with Thrive, you can cut out all the endless hours of research and focus on the top-tier athletes that has the most impact on the game. Choose 10 out of the 20 player props and build your lineup. Each prop is assigned a fantasy value for both over and unders. Hit the most props and rack up the most points for your share at the prize pool. Thrive has over 200,000 in prizes weekly, and if you use my promo code ONEBALL, they'll even match your initial deposit up to $100. So get into one of those contests and use my promo code ONEBALL, and they'll match your initial deposit up to $100. Back to the show. Of course, the Lakers didn't win the game, but I'm going to give you guys a quick basketball lesson. Everywhere LeBron has played where he had success, he had tremendous shooters around him. Shannon Fry, Kyle Korver, Ray Allen. Should I go on? He had tremendous shooters around him. Look at what's going on right now. The reason why analysts say this is not a good fit with Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly and everything, the reason why they're saying it is because they're not good shooters. LeBron, the way you guard LeBron is you play good initial defense on him, and when he decides to go downhill or drive the basketball ball into the lane, you go ahead, crowd the paint, force him back out, and force it to pass it to the little fake shooters that they do got that you're not scared of, that you know can't hit. So that's how you win the Lakers, and that's the antidote. I mean, that's the kryptonite for LeBron James, and it's sad to see it in year 20, but it's nothing but pretty much he can do. Now, a big difference would come if they trade for Buddy Hield. That one shooter can make a huge difference. Trust me, it could. But yeah, Lakers lose big tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves, 0-5. Jeanie Buss, do something about it. It's your boy Rick One Ball. Like, comment, subscribe.
I'm in my zone, bro. Don't hit my phone, bro. If it ain't dope, bro. Bill code, nigga, 254 ho. EA Sports, I ain't talking Madden. He's so Texas, I ain't never slacking. I'm from the dirty south. Pass me a nap.